Cool.
The asylum is very haunted. She is very active.
This thing is inhuman.
There's some beautiful spirits around here. There's some mean-natured ones around here.
Are you threatening me?
Yes.
I have been affected in the basement. Led me to put up a bubble and protect myself.
I'm hiding.
I'm hiding. What? There's squeaking from back
Leave.
here. Whoa. Oh my god. Jared and I are at the Randolph County Infirmary, and this place is magnificent. It looks beautiful, but I know that is very, very spooky inside. I've just had a tour, and oh my god, we have the weather to set the mood for this place too. I do know there was a lot of darkness here, a lot of sadness, trauma, and from what I've heard, that has left a lot of paranormal stains behind. There seems to be a lot of energy here, and I'm so keen for tonight. I don't know what we're going to find here.
Well guys, another one for AmysCrypt. A place with a creepy basement and a place with a creepy attic. One thing that I couldn't help but notice was that all the corridors are very, very long and very, very dark. It doesn't matter what floor you're on, the first, the second, even the basement. They've just got lots of long corridors with lots of rooms, and the lighting just makes it really dark and creepy. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I'm really intrigued by those liminal spaces, and not just because they look cool. Like, I think there's going to be lots of layers and stories to peel back here.
We have entities that crawl along ground. We have entities that were probably very sad in life and had it really, really tough. We have children here. There are just so many spirits, countless to name, and I'm really excited to interact with them. Hopefully, fingers crossed.
Let's do it. Let's get started.
The Randolph County Asylum is claimed to be one of the most haunted buildings in the United States. Dating back to the 1800s, the building was used as a poor farm, housing men, women, and children in tough conditions. It would see its fair share of tragedy and death, ranging from illness, murder, and even suicide, with many remaining on the property today, buried in a barren field in unmarked graves.
Okay, this is the third building that's ever been on this presence right here. The first building was built in 1851, and it was a wood building, and it was built right on this very same foundation that's holding this building up, and it burnt down. And they decided they'd build another building right there and make it out of bricks that they make right here on site. And so by 1897, the building got so deteriorated, there was actually windows and stuff falling out due to the bricks rotting, basically. The county commissioners come back out and eyeball the first foundation of the old original burned out building, and they decided there's nothing wrong with that foundation. And so by 1898, they're starting to build this building one brick at a time and doing it right this time. And since 1899 until the building closed permanently in 2006, there have been 1,498 people go through this building. It was every county in the state of Indiana had a building like this. Now this is not a retired mental asylum or nothing like that. This is a poor farm. If you've got a mental or physical handicap, or you cannot work to take care of yourself, the county provided a place for you to live. It's a working farm. Now yes, they need help here, but you're asked, what do you want to do to help? If you live here, you're broke, which means you'll probably spend the rest of your life here, which means you'll probably die here. There's 51 people buried out there that we know of, but we have no idea where. There's no headstones, no grave markers, no lot markers, no nothing of any kind. There's probably been a little over 400 deaths. Most 99% of them are natural, not all of them. Some of them were accidental. A guy fell out the barn window. Back during World War II, there were some bad guys here, thugs here, and there was a couple murders involved in that. One guy was shoved out an upstairs window. So not all of them have been natural deaths.
With a past such as the Randolph County Asylums, it's no wonder why so many to visit have come face to face with the paranormal. Whilst this could be innocent interactions such as those with spirits of lost children, the activity is also known to take a darker tone.
I believe this place, the asylum, is very haunted. She is very active. There are tons, not just a handful of spirits. And to be totally frank, there's a handful of spirits that we know their stories. We have a whole, excuse my language, but a whole ton that we don't know their stories.
If you got a Christian upbringing, you're brought up as there's either heaven or hell. So what is this? There's some beautiful spirits around here that have very good hearts. There's some mean-natured ones around here. The good spirit ones you would always think should be in heaven, but they're not. They're still here. I don't think this is no purgatory. What I think it is every living thing, from a bug to a human being, has energy, and you cannot kill energy. What we have here is the energy left over from the living beings that used to be here.
The most common thing is that it's not common at all. You could get a door shut. You could hear footsteps. You could hear clanging against the bars to the jail cell upstairs on the second floor. You can get knocking upstairs in the attic from the children playing hide and seek. You can get anything. All you have to do is come in with an open mind and be like, hey, I want to see something. I want to hear something. I want to feel something. And 99% of the time she won't let you down.
Tonight, we will visit numerous paranormal hotspots within this old haunted asylum that would not only terrify us, but allow us to share glimpses of the past and highlight the human struggles endured within these walls. So if you're ready to take on the Randolph County Asylum with us, hit like, subscribe, and let's jump into investigating. We're starting tonight's walkthrough off on the ground floor of the men's wing. This place is a whole nother beast in the dark of night.
I was saying in our intro that these hallways are long and dark. They're even darker. Look at that.
So these were people's rooms. People spent their whole life here as well, some of them.
Oh, they've actually got like full-on beds in that here as well.
I know, and seeing sort of mundane everyday things like a checkers board, it is kind of like sad in a sense. Make a move. It's your time to make a move.
I actually don't even know how to play checkers. I think you jump over them like that. I don't actually know. Anyway, I'm gonna start one.
My name's Amy. I'm here with Jared tonight. Love to make a new friend if there's anyone who's keen.
Oh, Ames. At the time that we're filming this, we just aired our video with Paranormal Quest at Ashmore Estates. This looks exactly like the wheelchair that was there as well. I came up on Sear as well. Well, a guy in a wheelchair came up on Sear.
It does. The extra wheel at the back, that was kind of in the image, huh?
Yeah.
So I remember thinking it was weird that it had an extra wheel.
Coincidence.
This place actually is quite huge. And I know that at certain times they would look after 40 up to 70 people at a time. Whoa. It's just really big in here.
Earlier today, we did our interview just here. And whilst Amy was doing the interview, I was moving these checkers pieces and I put it in the shape of a J just to see if they would move. I didn't tell anyone I did that. They haven't moved though. Damn.
One thing we were warned about is the draining of batteries and just energy in general, so that could also be your own personal energy. But I did leave 3 torches on this staircase during the interview, and by the end of the interview one of them was dead and they all had brand new batteries in them.
Oh, can I show them something that's really cool? So I've got this corridor here, right? And then there's a wall divider, and then there's a whole nother corridor here, like parallel. So it's easy to get confused like what part of the building you're in, because there's like multiple corridors on each floor.
So this is the women's side?
Yes.
We're now heading up to the second floor, and I've heard a lot of stories about this area.
Hello? Is there anybody up here that wants to talk to us?
I'm hiding.
Did I just say I'm hiding?
I'm hiding.
Play.
Okay. There's definitely children said to haunt here. So to get those two responses back to back, first thing I thought was I'm hiding, like a kid playing hide and seek, and then it says play. Should we come find you?
Where are you hiding?
So, okay, because I was going to walk down the men's wing first, but because we got those responses, I'm going to walk down the women's aisle. Reason being, if there is kids around, they're more likely down here because children were born here. Women did give birth to children here. And right at the very end of this corridor is a very relevant place to children being born here. Okay, my name's Amy and this is Jared. And I'm going to come looking for you as a game.
Bedroom. Agreed.
Okay, you want us to come find you in a bedroom. These are all rooms here. I don't know if this one is a bedroom. I guess they all were. This has a bathroom and... Okay, tell me if I get close.
Can you tell us which bedroom?
Is it this one? Not gonna lie, like already this is kind of cute. I don't know if I should think that, but...
Yeah, I do feel like we're like following someone, like someone is like, I'm hiding, come find me, like sort of thing, you know, like a child maybe, or...
Yeah.
And where they're like leading us on a path. And it's interesting, like we obviously know the layout of the building. I know where the room is, so I'm curious to know if we're going to get more responses as we get warmer, you know what I mean?
Okay, so I need to find you in your bedroom. This is a fun game, I like it. I don't think I've ever really played a game like this. Can you make a noise where you are? I'll walk towards that noise.
Is this the room? Am I close?
I got ringing in my right ear.
Your right ear.
Yeah, so this side.
Let's follow that then. Yeah, oh,
Heard.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that.
I was going to say, you're not sweet about the ear ringing? While we were giving our interview, that happened to me. You'll remember because I told you that I had a ringing, but mine was in my, oh yeah, right ear, same as yours.
I haven't had the ringing in a while. I'm sorry if you're hurt. Is there something I can do for you?
Hate.
Hate. I'm sorry. Do you not like us, or is it being here?
This looks like a children's room. Who's currently staying in this room? Who lives in this room?
Nancy.
Nancy?
Someone called Nancy in this room?
Well, that is a woman's name, which is cool. So we're on the
You
woman's
were
side.
annoying.
I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, Nancy. I'm going to step out of your room. You leave as well, because you could be the annoying one.
You know what's weird? We're getting all these playful words, and now it's like there's someone else who's like, you shouldn't be here, like, go away.
Well, yeah. Like, we're just playing with the kids, and they're like, stop playing. You know, when your parents get mad at you and you're just being a little bugger. Sorry, Nancy. This interaction was pretty incredible. To begin, it felt as though we were playing hide and seek with an innocent child, with responses like, I'm hiding, and play. But then as we approached the other end of the corridor, they became gruffer, with words like hate and you're annoying. Our comments here about feeling like we weren't talking to a child anymore could actually be meaningful, as I had found 4 instances of women named Nancy being housed at the Randolph County Infirmary. They were aged 35, 40, 58 and 68 when admitted to the asylum between the years of 1860 and 1907, and at least one of these women is documented as having passed away here. So if we were talking to a Nancy, she was likely not a child. This room here though, this is quite a known room. This is the room of Lulu.
There is a room on the 2nd floor that doesn't get talked about a lot. Her name is Lulu Woods, and she was brought here when she was 14. She came here with her stepfather. A couple months went by, it turned out Lulu was pregnant. Lulu's stepfather sexually assaulted her, and then Lulu's stepfather was arrested and taken out. She ended up giving birth to that child, but that wasn't the only time that Lulu was sexually assaulted throughout her life, because Lulu ended up giving birth to 2 more children while she was a resident here. Lulu is still here. She is still in that room. She is very active up there. In February, we had a sleepover in her room, and the entire time she was turning the flashlight on and off, just to make sure that we were okay and that she knew, you know, that we were comfortable. That's a room that you need to visit, Lulu's room.
Lulu, my name is Amy, and I'm bringing my husband Jared into this room. We're just coming to pay our respects. I've heard that you're still here, and if you feel like you want to talk, that's why we're here. I'm going to put a device on this chair. If you want to say hello or come up or confirm to us that you are here, we would absolutely love that. Oh my God, I accidentally walked into that.
I'm going to rock this chair just for you. Mirror.
Said mirror? I don't see a mirror in here. Is that what you want? You want a mirror, perhaps?
The closest thing is maybe the window. I can see my reflection.
Yeah.
Whoever was hiding from us before, we couldn't find you. So unless you can give us a hint or a tip on where to go.
You can follow us though. So we're now walking down the men's wing on the 2nd floor. Is there anyone around? Perhaps you would like to talk? Can you make a noise or come up to my hand to give us a word? Say hello. I was just going to say, do you know the story of this room, Jared? Because you just walked, out of all the rooms, you just walked straight into this one.
I know there's a room that has a story involving a window, right? But I don't know which room, because on our tour today we actually didn't visit it.
Well, I was told the 2nd room down from the end here. So it would be that room that we're just in. Here, we're discussing a death that occurred within the building when a man named John Champs fatally fell from this window, with the general belief being that he was actually murdered.
Back during World War II, there were some bad guys here, thugs here, and there was a couple murders involved in that. One guy was shoved out an upstairs window.
Yeah, I was just walking down here just then and randomly walked into this room for whatever reason. And when we were meeting with the owner of the building, he was explaining which window it was.
Play with me.
Is that child still following us?
Maybe it's like we stopped paying them attention and now they're like, play with me. Okay, I'm down to play with you. Can you do something for me though? Come walk towards me, can touch me. Can you throw something, move something? Just anything so I can maybe hear you.
What I was saying though, I was drawn into this room just now, but I was also drawn to it today when I was doing B-roll. I filmed the correct window without knowing which room it was, and it was actually the window where that story revolves around.
I think because we have had so much activity that seems childlike, we should head up to the attic, where I've heard that there are little kids hanging about.
Harry.
Harry. Okay, we're just walking into the attic, which is massive, and I got the name Harry. Hey, Harry.
So why are there kids hanging up here for?
There is an attic above this building that's huge enough that you can play a full court basketball game in there and have room on both sides of the floor for bleachers. It's active. Now back during World War II, there was a lot of ladies out here that had their kids with them. Kids have got to have a place to play, right? If the weather's not nice, they have a huge attic up there. They would let them go up and play in that attic. There's a little girl on the west end up there that will peek around a chimney and watch you when you're walking down across the floor up there.
Being up there, from my own personal experience, there was a lot of shh, shh, don't let them find me, shh. don't let them see. So in my personal opinion, there probably was some stuff that happened up there, or stuff happened to people that were hiding. The judge is very prominent up there. When he was alive, he held mock trials up in the attic for people here at the asylum that were a bit unruly, and he is very active up there. He'll let you know when you enter into his space and he doesn't want you there. It's a very heavy feeling on your chest, a very overwhelming, hey, you better get your shit together or get out of my area.
Is there like some massively humongous clock up here?
Bribed.
Bribed? Okay, bribed is interesting because I've heard there was some sketchy stuff that happened up here, and like activity that's sketchy as well. As for the clock, I can hear something, a rain drip.
Oh, I know what it is. It's an air duct fan thing.
Okay.
You won't be able to see on camera, yeah.
All right, if you can hear it clicking, that's not paranormal. Hey, are there any kids up here? We thought that we were playing a game with someone downstairs before. Maybe we can play ball.
You could actually play a game of soccer or something up here. It's huge.
Oh, look at the wheelchair.
Oh, what the hell is that? Oh my god, that's like a Chucky doll or something.
That freaked me out for a second. Jesus.
Yeah, that is definitely like Chucky doll or something.
Doom.
Alright, we'll stay away from the Chucky doll.
Are you scared? We're not here to do anything bad to you. I've heard that maybe some people were hurt up here, but we're not here to do that. Was that noise normal?
I heard something walking over here just now.
There was definite creaks. You know what though, this is all wood. I'm gonna walk the exact route again that I just walked. I heard something scuttle over there.
I heard something scuttling too, and there's no windows or anything up here, so there's no like rattling windows or anything like that. That was really weird.
There's a weird vibe up here. I mean, I don't know if it's just how it looks up here, but it feels weird. I never went in here.
Whoa! That is a massive antenna. Would you look at the size of that antenna? This place must have really good TV reception.
All right, we're trying to find the children. Are you up here?
Who's hiding?
I know a little girl hides up.
Hand.
Hand?
Maybe they want to hold your hand, Ames.
Well, you come up to my hand. Maybe you can use that to talk. I know a little girl hides up here. People have seen her.
Oh, what's this thing? Are these like corns?
I don't know. I've never seen anything like that before.
They are like little corn kernels. Maybe they're drying them for something. I don't know.
That is so freaky though. What the hell? Who did that? Oh my, it's so big up here.
It just keeps going on and on.
Without much else occurring in the attic, we went to descend back downstairs, but just as we were leaving, Jared heard someone whisper in his ear. Leave a comment if you can make out what is said.
Did you just whisper something in my ear?
No.
Something just whispered in my ear as I walked out there then.
Like what?
I don't know what it said. It was like just a, like some, just got a whisper in my ear just then as I walked down the stairs.
Weird.
Wonder if any of the mics picked that up. Did you just whisper something? Did you just whisper something? Did you just whisper something?
So we're now heading down to the very bottom of the building, the basement.
I call the basement the Bermuda Triangle. You go downstairs in the basement and there's multiple things going on at the same time. The kitchen is one of the most active, and it's not just Doris down there in the kitchen. 1 million people is what it feels like down there. It's always busy. It's a very busy feeling down there. I am very stern when it comes to the basement. You're not gonna with me. I am in control of my energy and you're not gonna take it. I have been affected in the basement. My own personal experience down in the basement is what really led me to put up a bubble and kind of protect myself. We're downstairs in the basement, and all of a sudden it was a really heavy feeling in the basement, and I'm like, okay, I don't like this feeling. And then we finish the tour of the basement with the last room, the storage room, or what was used as a storage room. And I took 2 steps inside of the door and I teared up instantly and got a real heavy feeling, like a weight on my chest, like, why are you doing this to me? Like, why is this happening? Like, make it stop. Don't ever want to go back in that room ever again. And it turns out that some pretty nasty stuff happened in that room, and some physical assaults. It's not a good place.
Disfigured.
Oh my God. Disfigured, we just got the word. Are you trying to tell us something that happened to you? Who are we talking to here? So this is one entry into the basement, and we actually met the owner of the building earlier who told us a cool experience he had here during summer months. He saw, basically, by the sounds of it, full-bodied apparition, but they were rugged up as if it was very cold, like winter. Short, skinny sort of figure walked down this hallway towards him. This obviously scared him because, you know, people had broken into the building previously, and at that time, around the time that he had purchased it. But then they just disappeared. Then we look down here at this really big door. This has also swung shut for multiple people.
It's crazy too, because it is a huge door. That's like a double door.
That's the biggest door I've ever seen in my life.
It's definitely the widest door.
So if there's someone down here and you can slam that door for us, we would love that. I can't express how much we would love that.
Well, can you close the door behind us?
Invisible.
I can't see you, yeah. I mean, maybe this is still the person that, like, we're playing with and they're trying to hide and they're like, come find me. We're just not seeing them. They're like, am I invisible?
We're trying to find you.
You might actually, oh, you know what? We could be invisible to them.
Plot twist. We're the dead people.
We're the ghosts. Okay, so I can't see you. But if you are here, maybe you can hear my voice and maybe you can do something just to show me that you're here. You could move that door, you could throw a pebble, touch us, whisper something in our ear.
Did you see that? Mm. I heard like a...
I definitely heard a sigh or
like
something.
Like a sigh or a cry or something?
Okay, well, if we go in here, this is the kitchen. The kitchen is active. I'll put my phone down.
You always know the active spots because people leave like
offerings.
Offerings, flowers, coins.
So the kitchen is an interesting one. We do have a very sweet lady who still spends time in here, and she spent a lot of time in here during her life, and that is Doris.
One good one that I can mention, and I will mention, her name is Doris Addington. She's a sweetheart. Doris cooked here for 70 years, and she passed away here. And she died here in 1984. She was 81 years old, and she was dropped here by her sisters when she was only 11 years old. I know for a fact she is still here. Not only have I seen her, I've seen her from the waist up go by the kitchen doorway downstairs in the basement.
Oh, look, Doris' kitchen.
Are you still here, Doris? What are you making for us today? What's on the menu?
Hello?
Oh my god, you guys cannot see it, but this hallway is just as long and dark as all the other ones. Like, it goes on forever.
Definite vibes down here. So the basement is an interesting place for activity. I don't want to say it's like negative, but there has been some strange things that happen down here. One of them is a creepy crawler, dark entity that crawls along the floor, and it's small, very fast, octopus tentacly like.
Party trick.
That's more squid-like.
Now there is a creeper down there, but the creeper is not demonic. He's PK, psychokinetic. To be quite frank with you, I think he's mine. Because I kept seeing this thing out of the corner of my eyes zooming across the door, and I kept imagining what it looked like. Then when it actually held still long enough that we got a good picture of him, he looks exactly like what I imagined he'd look like. He looks like a little octopus. He's about knee tall, and he's got tentacles. But on the ends of his tentacles, he has paws. And we're talking about something that can run. And I mean, this baby can book. And he looks like a shadow zooming by you. And he not only can he run on the floor, but he can run perpendicular to the walls, and he can run across the ceiling. So when you're down there, if you see something like a shadow go zipping by you, it's probably him.
Is there a little octopus fella down here? If there is and you can hear my voice, can I see you?
How is octopus supposed to talk though?
I just want to see the little guy. It sounds kind of cute. We are walking towards the oldest part here, which was the very first original building that burnt down. So they built this building later on its foundations. So parts of the basement are actually dating back to the 1850s. Oh, it's massive down here. Whoa,
Magnetic spikes.
okay.
I thought I heard a step behind you.
Same. That's why I'm stomping my feet right now. It sounded like a footstep behind me.
Yeah.
Hold up, sorry, I'm just walking around strangely. I'm trying to recreate the magnetometer. I can't. So I can't recreate the spike. And the noise I heard, it was like a footstep right behind me.
Yeah, that was really, really weird. It was like one step like, and
Yeah.
then that's it. Yeah, it was not you.
Marie.
Interesting note, we are on the women's side again and we get a woman's name.
Thanks, Marie. Appreciate that. These are kind of bleak, these rooms down here in the basement, but I was told that during, World War I, World War II, every room was occupied here. This place was chockers, this place was full.
Even the basement.
James. What?
Can you hear that?
What? Idiot. With a lot of rooms. There is one room down here though that has essentially prison bars on its windows.
I'm glad you're asking me up here because she doesn't want me to tell you her story down there in the room that it happened. She's also told a guy that does podcasts that she wants me dead. The year is 1938. Ida Gunkel is 57 years old. Ida has a very severe mental problem. Now, 8 years before she was put in here, her husband passed away from syphilis. It's 1938. There's no cure. If she's got it, it's spreading all through her body and affecting her mind. And so they put her in. And then she'll come up out of her bed and get to running up and down the hallway over here, yelling and screaming and crying, messing down her legs, and then getting down and rolling in it. Well, one day the old caretaker walks in the front door just as that's going on. Naturally, his first thought is, what in the world am I going to do with that? But he remembers that down in the basement, there's one room down there that has bars in the window. And so he takes Ida down there and puts her in that room. Mrs. Thornburg, the caretaker's wife, would come down the hall and get a hold of the door and pull it shut. Then Mrs. Thornburg would go upstairs and go to bed every night. So one night Mrs. Thornburg's walking down the hall getting ready to close it, and Ida yells at her, "Thornburg, I need a broom." So Mrs. Thornburg walks around the basement until she finds her a broom, and she takes it and hands it in there to her. Pulls the door shut, comes up here and goes to bed. Gets up the next morning to go downstairs and unlock her door. She unlocks the door and Ida is dead. She's hanging from that broom. Ida's spirit is definitely still there.
You see that? See how it's different to, say, this room here?
Oh yeah, this one's got bars on it.
This is Ida's room. Hi Ida, my name's Amy and this is Jared. We've just come to visit tonight. Can you give us a sign or just say hello, just so that we know that you're keen to talk?
Coins, ribbon candy, what else I got here? Ooh, chapstick. Hemp. Jesus. Cinnamon stick, actually. Oh yuck, that's a twiggy stick.
We spent quite a bit of time trying to connect with Ida, but without much success we moved on to the attic to reach out via an Esties. But just as we were setting up, we documented EMF activity and captured some strange noises, including apparent voices. Shh. I thought I heard a voice, I seen the tripwire go off.
Tripwire's going off and I heard that voice too. I'm hearing it again.
Tagging a train also though. There's a big
Something
crack
was behind you there.
behind me. After this, our EMF tripwire triggered a few more times before we began our SD session, which saw Jared wear noise-cancelling headphones and repeat what he heard come through a spirit box, while I asked questions he couldn't hear. Additionally, he'd wear GhostTube Lens to digitally scribe white noise to help him achieve a trance-like state for better spirit communication. If you'd like to try GhostTube Lens for yourself, check the links below, but now, let's jump into the investigation. Hello? I'm hearing noises back here.
All of us.
How many of you are here? My name is
Love.
Amy.
All of us love.
What do you love?
Where are you?
I'm in the attic. Are you hiding still? Someone was playing with me earlier. I thought that was
I felt
fun.
movement around me just now.
Okay. Oh, I haven't moved. And nothing's triggered.
I'm here with her.
Who's her? Can you talk to me?
Help or to help?
Using this man? Help or to help?
James.
Oh, hello James. Can you tell me about this room up here? The attic is very big. EMF just triggered.
They won't believe us. Leave.
You want me to leave? Or you to... Okay, there's stuff going on around Jared. Who won't believe you? You can tell me. I'll believe you. Tell me the truth. So I can still hear the tapping going on down here. I know that's not paranormal. Are you up here hiding, playing?
All the time.
All the time, okay.
Love. Clearly.
You like to play up here, I take it then? Is there a little girl up here? I've told people
Come over.
Seen a little girl. I will come over. I just don't know where
You're welcome.
where to go. If you go towards the man sitting on the wheelchair, maybe you can talk to me. I'd love that. And if you go up to any of the flashy lights on the floor or push the balls around, thank you. I'll be able to see you. Maybe you can tell me what colours you see on the floor, if you see any.
What are those sounds?
Sounds. There's sound back here, a tapping. I think it's an old fan. But he's listening to sound
You can wait.
through
Here.
radio. I'll wait here for you. Wow, that was a big spike around Jared. Is it alright that I'm
You're
here?
all here. I'm watching.
Ooh.
That hurt.
I'm sorry, I don't know what happened up here, so
Feeling the boards moving in front of me.
And the tripwire's going off nuts, so that's interesting that he's feeling that movement.
Jennifer keeps wrecking.
Jennifer keeps wrecking.
The silver?
What's happening up here right now? What do you see? What are you doing?
Rowing the boat.
You're rowing the boat. Is that a game?
Where am I?
I don't know, I'm looking for you. Oh my god. I'm gonna try and find you. Can we play that game?
Are you sure?
Yeah. Where are
The
you?
person that did it?
What did they do? What happened up here?
Feeling movement in front of me again on the floorboards.
It's definitely not me. I'm all the way over here.
I was terrified.
What happened to you that made you scared?
Help the three of us.
I would help you. What can I do for you though? How can I help you?
You want to help us?
I really do.
Swipe his hand
Swipe his hand. What does that mean?
above you.
What's up there?
The spirits. Wait.
There's squeaking from back
Leave.
here. I'm not leaving because I'm here to help.
Movement in front of me.
Okay.
Loads of.
Just to note, guys, I have a torch. It is
More than
freaking
three of us.
dying. This is the second torch to die tonight. It's... Oh, it just lit back up.
Look at me.
Okay.
You're next.
Something bad happen up here? Are you threatening me?
Yes.
You know what? I'm not going to let you do anything bad to me. And if you're doing anything bad to anyone else still up here, or you have
Leave.
in the past, that's
Your
not
husband.
on. You want me to leave my husband here? After you've
Jared
just,
here, please don't leave me.
after you've just threatened me. Who's here? Who is here? I feel like there's a man up here.
It hurts here.
There's definitely some weird mojo up here.
It's not up to me. Leave.
I don't want to leave. I want to help the three that are here that need help. I feel like there's multiple people
Control.
fighting here. There's like a dude that is, trying to control everyone. And
He
then there's
wants-
people here that need help. You know, I don't want to provoke, but like, seriously,
The
dude,
living.
you need a knot, okay?
Threat.
Well, what are you going to do? And there's noise over here.
That's awkward.
What's awkward? Oh,
Step to your
which way?
left
Left.
side.
All right. I just step to my left side.
Do you get it?
No.
Good girl.
Ugh.
What you want?
Whoa, tripwire.
Stupid girl.
Can you not condescend me?
I'm constantly feeling the floorboards moving around me, Ames.
No one's moving.
They're here.
Did you drain?
More than this happened. Here.
You drained the power from my torch. This is the second torch tonight with full battery. Like, you guys seen it on the camera, it was dying and then it came back up.
Move.
You want me to move over here maybe?
Their report.
Wow, okay. That is
10.
going off a lot. What are you doing in the circle there? I feel like someone's here behind me, but I can't see them. I mean, I'm in the dark. I can't really see much. other than like the tripwire lights and that.
What is that?
Yeah, what is that behind me?
Close to dead.
Again?
You wait.
For what? What am I waiting for? You think I'm close to being dead?
Fine.
What's fine? I want to know about the attic. I heard children played up here, children would sing, music would be played up here. Do you have any good memories from up here? Any bad memories? Any memories at all you want to share?
Many.
You have many
Constantly.
memories. Any you want to share with me?
The doorway.
What's in the doorway?
Where's the opening?
Opening to what? This session was pretty intense and certainly felt busy, as though there were a lot of people fighting for their voices to be heard, yet at times being suppressed by a more dominant figure. But as activity started to reduce, we moved back down to the women's area, where we'd leave a camera rolling in Lulu's room while we explored with a GhostTube SLS camera to look for figures, and wore noise amplifying Lucid headphones to potentially hear EVPs live in the moment. We thought there were some children playing with us earlier up here. We hope that we can resume. We're going to come try and find you. Maybe we can actually see you with this tool that we're using. Or maybe Jared can hear you.
If you come up to us, we might be able to see you with this device. There's Amy.
If you want, if you come anywhere down this hallway, we might be able to see you. There's some more flashy lights you can come and play with.
Is this Lulu's room?
This is Lulu's.
Can you come up and push this ball off that chair for us? I am getting a false positive in the window, likely caused by that doll.
It will map a doll because it is a human-shaped figure. That's exactly what the SLS's job is.
Can you come up and play with one of these toys or move this ball on this chair for us? Some of them light up. Maybe you can whisper something in my ear.
All right, we're going to come and find you now.
Are you in this room? Do you play Dolly in here? There's a crib. My chair. Are you in this room? Can you whisper to me where you are? Are you in this room? Behind this door? Where are you hiding?
We continued searching this area all the way through both the women's and men's sides until we came to a room we felt was a little strange. Okay, I'm gonna come and find you now. Ooh. Did you feel that?
Cold breeze.
Is that? Oh, that window's open.
Why is it open?
Was it earlier?
I don't see why it should be open.
It's freezing. While the cold sensation we'd felt here was explainable from the window, we did feel it was a bit strange that it was open in the first place. I'm also not able to confirm whether the window was like this earlier, as it's just not something we filmed. But without anything else of interest to note, we switched things up, moving to the men's side of the building to reach out via GhostTube Vox, when just as we were about to start, we documented a loud noise. Did you hear that?
Did you hear something out there?
I just heard a loud bang down there.
So did I.
We do have a camera rolling, so hopefully that audio picked it up. Is there someone down the hall? I just seen a shadow walk past that back door. I don't know if it's just a light reflection. Can you just walk back a couple feet? Now walk up to me. Maybe, okay. I'm debunking that. I thought I just seen a shadow on that back wall, but it's a light reflection of the tripod.
So
it might be, yeah. That was pretty freaky though. It looked like a little kid just walking past the back wall. Oh. Maybe you still want to play a game with us? Alright, I'm Amy, this is Jared, and you are? Can you tell me what made the noise down here? What was the sound that we heard down here? Where do you think the noise came from?
It's hard with the acoustics. It definitely came from this end of the building. Did it emanate from the other hallway though? I don't know.
Where should I go? I'm trying to follow that noise. Can you tell me where it came from? Or do it again. It's creepy. Can you make another really loud noise? What is this room? Where am I standing right now? Is this for activities, dining? What is this? What's going on in here? What was that?
Did that... A little bit of music came through rocks, but I swear there was like a metallic...
It sounded like a
rustling.
coin or something.
Did that come from this? It's hard to tell because music came through at the same time.
It did not sound like that. There's nothing around, like it sounded like a coin or something. There's nothing around that. Do you know what I mean?
We've just swapped things up, guys, because we're on the men's side, so maybe... Can you tell us what made that noise?
Noise down.
Handle? We want to interact and talk with you. Are you able to tell us where you want us to go?
This is ours.
Up the stairs.
I heard up the stairs. We've already been to the attic though. Why do you want us to go back up there?
Because we'd received a response we felt was directing us upstairs, we left one camera to monitor the hallway while we returned to the attic to see if we could capture further activity.
You know what's weird? Maybe that noise we heard did come from up here and the acoustics down there just threw us off a bit.
Okay, we've come up the stairs, now what? What do you want with us up here?
Application.
I'm all yours.
Earlier I got the feeling that there was a man up here and I didn't appreciate the way that you were talking to me. Can you come through right now?
That was that same voice as before.
Yeah, and it's dark and creepy. It's definitely a dude. Well, there's at least a dude up here who's like not heaps nice. What happened up here? Are there still people that need help? Despite being led upstairs, we didn't receive anything else that was noteworthy in the attic. So we made our way back down to the basement to conduct an experiment in the kitchen. Here we would run a thermal camera, use the Lucid headphones again, and also roll GhostTube Seer, which could produce images based off of environmental readings interpreted by AI. We'd also make use of a Jacob's ladder lent to us by the Veni owners, which basically allows an electric spark to travel up 2 parallel wires, with some believing this could give spirits an energy boost to communicate.
Here I go. Oh, sugar. Whoa, there it goes. Look at that. Whoa, whoa. I bet you that hurts to touch. So because that's emitting, electromagnetic fields or electric fields, that is said to conduct paranormal activity. So we're hoping that really amps up the spirits down here tonight.
All I can hear is that frickin' zapping.
Oh, hang on, your lens cap's a bit dirty too. Hang on.
Oh,
It's me.
can you not touch me? I feel like I can smell the heat from that bloody Jacob's ladder, if that even makes sense.
Do you reckon it's amplified the spirits enough? Should I turn it off? Because you won't be able to hear any EVPs. I'll turn it off now. That's cool though. We've never used that before, I don't think. How goes, Ames?
I'm gonna make note that my heart is just racing. So I don't know if this is paranormal, but I definitely have some kind of like physiological response to what I'm doing right now.
So you're feeling a bit off?
Maybe I'm just nervous, I don't know. If there's someone around, can you come in, show me something? Show me you? Show me something meaningful to you?
We've also got EMF lantern down the hallway there, monitored by a static camera. Is there anybody working in the kitchen today? Can you please let us know? Maybe you'd like to talk to the lady sitting in the chair over here in the kitchen. Let her know that you're here, maybe touch her, talk to her, tell her your name. Can you show us or tell us what life is like down here working in the kitchen?
Oh dear Lord.
What is it?
I'm in a big room and there's tall windows that are open, and then there's a large image maybe being projected onto a screen that looks alien-like. It doesn't look human. It's white, pale, eyes and a mouth like an alien.
Does it have tentacles by any chance?
Maybe.
Yeah?
I mean, it wasn't human. It is white though.
Right.
Completely white, like a white beluga whale.
A what whale?
Beluga whale.
What the hell is a beluga whale?
You gotta see it to know what it is. This thing is inhuman.
Right.
Thank you for showing me that. Can you show me something from Randolph?
We should probably... REM pod just went
Oh
off
my
though.
God, I heard that.
Thank you. I did ask Doris or someone to prepare food on over there, and I would give them a hand. Thank you.
Thank you for showing me another image.
What have you got?
This is really weird. I'm seeing fire.
Fire?
Yeah.
There was a fire. There was a building that was destroyed by fire.
It could be a building on fire, a long building, or it could be a big fire. And what's interesting is we're actually, where we are right now, being in the basement, this was built on the foundations of the building that did burn down.
Is your gut feeling that that is a relevant image? Or is it too abstract, or what?
It's for sure a massive fire. I can't tell you for sure what the object on fire was.
We're not sure if this image could be relevant, but it does appear to be some sort of wooden structure on fire, such as the original building that had burned down here. I know parts of the basement date back to the earlier buildings on site, though I'm not sure that the kitchen does. So do you think this could mean something?
That image came up though right after the REM pod went off as well.
Is someone trying to tell us they're here from the original building? Can you show me something relevant to what it was like here for you?
Do you need some more static? Let's pump some energy.
I am seeing a hallway in what looks like an abandoned building. Looks like a hallway that could be here. A long hallway with a bunch of windows. There's dirty marks on the floor and in the very end of the hallway. So it could be someone trying to represent one of the hallways upstairs, maybe.
So it looks more upstairs, not basement?
I would say more upstairs than basement.
You know what though, you were asking, can you show me, did you say what life was
Yeah.
like before the building burned down? Is that, I mean, maybe that is relevant, maybe that's showing you the old building.
The building that burnt down, for sure, yeah.
So the weird alien creature, not sure about that one, but the fire and this...
I thought I just heard a bang.
A bang?
It was distant, it wasn't heaps distinct. So if it was anywhere, it was probably quite far away, but I definitely heard something.
One, but the fire and this... One, but the fire and this... I'm still going to be here. Ames talking to you, but I'm just going to walk for a little bit, just down this corridor a bit.
Alright. A lot of people have had experiences down here, and I just want to know what's down here, please. Can you show me? Doris, if you can hear my voice, can you show me what's down here with you? I'm calling out to the octopus, man.
Come on, she really wants to see you tonight. Go up and suction cup to her face.
Don't! What is wrong with you?
You said you wanted to see the octopus? But
I'm
I don't
getting
feel like
very
I've ever
cold.
What?
I am seeing jail bars.
Jail bars? Mm-hmm. This isn't a prison though.
No, but Ida's room has jail. This is like a window. I'm seeing white light through, say, a window, and it's barred.
Right, and her room's the only one, is that right? That's
The
barred?
only one with bars on the window in this whole place.
That's interesting.
This feels very relevant.
I actually feel like we've had a good run on this session.
Did you want to move to Ida?
Yeah, let's move there. How you feeling?
I think those were really good images that we, like, I don't know what to say, like, that feels relevant. That feels like that's where we're supposed to be. Because our final image here felt very relevant to a room with barred windows belonging to one of the asylum's resident spirits, Ida, we decided to move our experiment over there to see if we could collect anything further.
Alright guys, we're in Ida's room. I wanted to do a C session because it's so fun to use. And we're here because Amy got a window with bars, so... Alright, here I go.
Ida, if you're around, we got an image that made us want to come into your room here, and we were curious if there was anything else that you wanted to share and wanted to show us. Maybe you can show us something.
I'm actually seeing an image right now, but it's just really abstract. I got no idea. There's maybe lips in the bottom corner, and yeah, I don't know what I'm looking at here. So it might have just been because I was handling the thing when I was putting it on. It sort of looks like the skin, and I don't know. Interestingly, we did get the word disfigured earlier, right?
We did.
This might be relevant to that, but anyway, I'm just going to say this one might be a bit random because I was putting on the headset and fiddling around with it. I love using this thing. Now I'm seeing a woman in a red dress walking through a cemetery. Very distinct, like there's no doubt about it. It's not abstract at all.
I mean, there is a lot of unmarked graves here.
She's wearing like a red, it's more than a dress, it's like a cloak, like it's even covering her head. She's walking away from me. So she's got her back to me, but it's like covering her head, body, it's long sleeves, it's...
That's actually quite curious because, I mean, could that represent someone wanting someone to find their grave, or they don't even know where their grave is, or what, like showing like that sort of relevance to them?
Trying to be skeptic is, there's no gravestones here, right? For the graveyard?
And maybe that's what they're trying to say as well, like, my grave's unmarked, I want to be in a proper grave.
We really want to talk and listen to you, Ida. Maybe there's a message that you want to get across.
I'm getting mad heart palpitations here.
You know what, I told you, I was shaking earlier.
Yeah.
Like, there's something about this place that was setting me off to my heart, and I was shaking, like there was something to do with like blood flow or something. I hope there's not something bloody wrong with us.
We were warned earlier this place can affect you, like, whoa.
What?
Oh my God.
What?
The tripwire's just gone nuts, man.
Ooh, maybe you got the creeper there, Ames.
Do not say that.
Actually, you know what? I'd be more scared. At least you can run down the hall. I'm in this chair with this thing on my head.
It just was really weird how it lit up like that. And it's got real cold as well, to the point where I could just see my breath. That's the first time I've seen that tonight.
Can you show me what's out there with Amy? Can you show me what keeps you company down here? Or who keeps you company down here?
I'm too scared to move.
Got an image. A boy sitting on his phone. You know what? It actually looks like me before I had long hair. It's like a guy on his... It looks like he's on a phone. It might not be a phone. He's holding something.
Is it glowing?
it looks like it's glowing on his face.
Maybe that's how they're seeing us.
Maybe, because we're obviously in between takes, we're setting up our phones, we're getting our lights out, we're pissing about, we're getting our cameras ready. Like, it actually looks like me, but when I had short hair, not when I had long hair.
Ida or anyone else down here, we would love for you to show us one more image before we have to go. Anything that you want to be shown to the world, we'll do our best to show everyone for you.
Ooh. What did you do that for?
I just wanted to see how tranced out you were.
Was tranced out alright?
I'm so sorry. Oh,
what?
Tripwire again. Can you show me who's out here?
Got an image.
Yep.
It looks like a wall with a window and some pipes on the wall and shredded paint or paper all over the floor, rubbish. There's maybe a chair on the right. And you know what's weird? The chair sort of reminds me of like a chair that would be in like an accessible shower.
Can I just say, this is a hallway with a pipe.
I feel like there's pipes on the wall. There's like pipes on the wall. There's a few little things amongst the trash on the floor. Look like metal tripods. Doesn't look anything like our camera tripods though, but sort of like, but not. They look like they were silver or something.
This image brought our seer session to a close, but we'd have one last weird moment captured on camera in the basement before leaving. While shooting some B-roll footage, we heard a loud stomp noise followed by footsteps. And we're still not sure what this noise could have been since we were alone in the building. So, take a listen to this raw clip and comment your thoughts below.
What was that? Sounds like someone walking down there.
Hello? Hello? Just keep that rolling. I think you were rolling with that first loud noise of the top. Someone down here? I heard something bang and then footsteps. Yeah?
Yep, I heard banging and footsteps. Yeah, I heard like a thud and then footsteps, yeah. In a distance.
Went on for a long time as well.
FYI guys, we're in the middle of B-roll, so we don't have our microphone, so sorry if the audio sounds like
The Randolph County Asylum made for a truly epic investigation, rounded off by one last little piece of evidence captured while collecting B-roll footage. It's definitely somewhere filled with countless different energies, all competing for attention and to have their say. It's a location I'd love one day to return to, as I'm sure every visit is unique for all those who walk through the asylum's doors. But if you did enjoy this investigation, please don't forget to leave a like and a comment on the video, then check you're subscribed with all notifications turned turned on for this channel, as you're going to love what's coming up. From haunted medieval castles to insanely active forests and places that are so evil they have been marked all over for protection. Stay tuned for the next paranormal investigation on AmysCrypt. Oh, what a night. I hope that you guys have enjoyed the ride, enjoyed the video. If you're keen to see more of this place, because there was more of the first floor that we didn't really cover in the video, I just did a bonus video for my Patreons and my YouTube members. Links are below. We actually had a few cool responses through GhostTube during that, and we found a really creepy room filled with dolls. My favorite parts of tonight were the beginning GhostTube walkthrough. I really feel like we were playing hide and seek with a little kid here, and that was really cute and really sweet. And I also really enjoyed the GhostTube C session that we did down in the basement, and since we wrapped that up, we went down to do some B-roll and got some more noises and but yeah, those images on C were crazy, and we're having such a good time investigating with that tool. We really think it's next level, and we would love more people in the paranormal to be using it. So if you have any favorite content creators that are in the paranormal niche, definitely let them know. It's free to download, free to try. But I do just want to say thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed the video. If you did, please remember to like, comment, share and subscribe, because that really helps us out. Again, bonus Patreon and YouTube member video is linked below, and you can follow us on social media. We've got those linked below as well. But thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time.